Welcome back! We are missing a member. A non-important member, but a member, okay?
Not important member.
But a member, yes.
He's not important. He's not needed.
He's not needed. We're missing Braylon. No, we have no other ideas because, you know, we're kind of not good at this.
We're not very smart.
Yeah, we're not very smart. So we're doing a dumb topic today of inflation and dumb trends.
I mean, in politics, that's not dumb.
Politics!
But we don't know anything, so...
Give me a piece.
I know there's a guy named Bo Jiden.
Who's Bo Jiden?
And Donald Trump.
Oh. Donald, I mean...
You're so good at disguising these.
Donald
Bo Jiden.
Donald build a wall?
Build a wall. Or just falling asleep, I guess.
No, so... We are talking about inflation right now.
Gas prices.
Guys, I don't have cars yet. I don't have no talk about gas.
You don't have a whip yet.
Or, I wouldn't say just inflation. I'd say, like, stupid trends.
Right, yeah. Like Kacey.
Like, Cayden was just talking about how there's all these people out there buying all these J's and not spending any time wearing them.
Oh, yeah. I've seen videos.
Because would you want to wear a shoe that costs like $20 billion?
But guess what? It's a shoe.
It's a shoe that's supposed to be worn.
So then why buy it?
Because you can always buy it again. Like, those ones aren't rare.
No, they're not.
Like only 180.
Only. The fact that you say only, and my shoes are...
Compared to other shoes like...
My shoes like $10 for these shoes I'm wearing.
Look where they are now.
Yeah, they're disastered, but like...
Yeah.
Like, these ones are probably close to price as those, but these are...
How are these almost those? That's because you're
because
like size
they're
20X where we can...
They're also... It's also because they're Brooks. Brooks are a nice shoe.
They're also
massive! They're like the biggest size you can possibly get.
Shoe prices don't change the price on size. Unless it's certain shoes do. But these do not.
If you go from like a size 8 in men's to like a size 12, it's like almost $100 difference for some shoes.
For some shoes, but for Brooks, it's not that way. I'm saying these almost cost as much. These are $150 shoes.
Yeah, those are not worth it. Those really are not. It's literally the same shoe I have, just a little bit better quality.
A lot better quality. Have you never worn a Brooks?
Well,
obviously not. You're wearing the freaking off-brand.
They're Adidas. They're not off-brand. They're Adidas.
What happened to...
The only reason these are bad is because they're like...
They're not even tied. Do you even remember how to tie a shoe anymore?
Not really.
I haven't seen you wear a single tie-on shoe in years.
Guys, we get to shoe tie shoe. Can't watch this.
Because I don't...
Guys, it's
Kacey,
tie shoes are a waste of time.
X marks the spot.
X, right. You twist it like this.
You make a little tree.
I know how
a bunny ear.
I know how
you
to
make a
tie
bunny
them.
ear.
You strangle the bunny. You tie the noose and you pull.
No. Untie
Who taught you that?
Untie that.
I did it about the
Untie that.
Untie it.
I don't know if I'll be able to do it on you.
Okay.
Like...
Tie how you tie him.
Kacey, you're supposed to be explaining how you're tying it.
What do you want me to explain? We're talking. Oh, Braylon's back. He's really tying my shoe because he doesn't know how to tie a shoe. Yes, podcast, brother.
Why is it taking...
It would've worked.
Oh my god!
It would've worked. Hold on.
Are you testing Kacey?
No, I messed it up, okay? I messed it up. Hold on.
We're trying to say he doesn't know how to tie a shoe because he hasn't worn a single tie-on shoe in years.
No, I messed it up, but there you go. It's good enough.
That is not good enough.
He just basically did like a bunch of X's.
I made like an X in the
He made a
table
top
and then
X, another X, more X's.
No, I made like a little X and then I made a bunny ear and then I wrapped that thing around like 500 times.
It's a
Taylor
pillar.
J's are knotted forever.
It is a pillar of string that he made. Want to hear my new version of how to tie shoes? You make the X, you pull it down, you make the bunny, you strangle the bunny.
Yeah, that's literally what I did,
noose.
just really bad.
No, you didn't, bro.
I don't know what that last
Braylon
part
saw
was.
the outcome of what you
That
did.
last part of what you did, I just instead of doing whatever you did, I just like went like this.
Stop when you were at a correct point.
I don't know what you did next. What'd you do next to make him like that?
This. I'll show you exactly what I did. The X, right?
Yeah.
Bunny ear.
Yes. Strangle that thing.
Strangle it.
Tie the noose.
Oh, I don't do that. That's the part I'm missing.
Tie the noose.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's
So
what I'm
what?
missing.
So what? You
I
just
did all
like you
that.
like folded it over and just like.
No, I do all of that, but instead of like doing what he did at the end, I just knocked them with each other.
Why don't you just learn how to tie your shoes?
Yeah.
Instead of wearing slip-ons.
But these are just faster. It's not a waste of
You
time.
baby! You baby!
Technically, I wear my shoes like slip-ons, but they don't look as stupid as a slip-on.
Oh, bro.
Look super
Because you
bulky.
missed it, Arch. We're turning.
The giant hole in the side of it.
Talking about weird
Yeah.
trends in inflation.
Like
Inflation?
the first trend we were
Like,
talking about is
candies
buying
and
like crazy expensive shoes
And
and then just letting them sit on a shelf.
yeah. Oh, these both
Hey,
collide.
who's that?
Oh, by the way,
Mr.
Braylon,
Who's the boss? Buys a bunch of phones and just puts it in a cabinet.
He has a shelf of phones. And,
Braylon-
most of the
And then one of
Samsungs
his
blew
phones
up.
exploded.
It was a video of what's his name? Jordan, the guy who played basketball, ripping
Jordan?
directly through the bottom of these shoes.
Michael Jordan did what?
He ripped directly out of the shoes. Like the bottom fell off.
While
And he
he
went
was wearing
directly during the game, and he missed the shot. And you're like hundreds of dollars for him the bottom to fall out.
Guys, let's ask the serious question. Messi or Ronaldo?
What?
What?
It's a basketball shoes.
We're talking.
Let's just say they both suck.
And you offended half the country.
Womp womp.
Half the country, more like half the world, man.
Oh yeah, there's countries dedicated to football. Oh,
Most
soccer.
countries are.
No, yeah,
They
like the
call it-
entire
they
world,
call it
the entire
football
world will
outside the
unite
US.
just to watch a ball game of soccer or
Watch a
football.
ball get kicked around.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
I do that all the time.
Do what? Kick a ball?
Kick Cayden's balls.
Who doesn't?
Remember when you dropped that
One time.
Pokemon?
Huh?
Pokemon. I was just about to mention.
Yeah.
Pokemon.
That was one time though.
Bro.
I can do it again if you want.
Shit's getting heated. Shit's getting heated.
Shut up.
I had a topic.
Oh,
but
okay.
I don't know.
Okay, what are you talking
What was your topic?
Have everyone in this room broken a phone at least once in their life?
Yeah.
Many of times.
You can check the back of my phone right now.
Do we want to talk about the stories of how those things?
Woo, I'm down. This just I guess socks balls anyway. So
My
yeah.
phone fell in my pocket while getting off a bus, and now the back of it's shattered.
Wow.
What a loser!
That's a pretty L story
Hey.
though.
But my uncle, I don't know who. Kaden, were you my science class last year? I don't think anybody was.
No, anyway.
But so my uncle dropped his phone on the street.
Oh, this story. I heard this.
It got ran over by a semi.
Wow.
Flew 30 feet into the air, landed back down.
Yeah!
Did it
The
still work?
screensaver was shattered. He took the screensaver off. The phone was completely fine. A couple weeks later, he drops his phone onto a coffee table, onto the corner. He takes the screensaver off. The whole phone's shattered.
That makes sense.
I have many good stories.
These are all wussy stories, okay?
Oh,
I literally just said a phone survived getting ran over by a semi.
Was your phone ripped in half?
Oh yeah!
Ripped in half by a man. Joe Biden's forehead's on the screen.
no, start from the beginning.
Okay, so I
Keep
have.
disclosed. Keep disclosed.
Okay, I have a long line
Oh,
of
no
phones.
names.
Yeah.
Oh.
My first one was an iPhone 8, then my iPhone 7, then
let's-
iPhone 6.
let's
That's
just
not part of the story.
Let's
It
just
is.
call
Go
this.
straight to it.
Let's just call this person Jeff.
Jeff.
Yes.
Jeff.
So I got my iPhone 6.
Jeff the
It
Shark.
was old
Shut the
as
fuck up.
hell. Okay, it's old. It's an old phone.
iPhone 6.
First problem was that I was very clumsy. I only wore basketball shirts with my phone in it, so it would fall out a lot downstairs and things. So at first I had a cracked screen, right? That I couldn't watch videos or play games because the cracked screen would touch the buttons and start doing things. Okay, next problem. The home button slides under the screen.
He was using like Touch ID or something, and it slid up.
I used to use the handicap home button.
So
Like I
whenever
did
you,
wrong.
if you go in settings and you go into accessibility, it'll just have like extra one you can have on the side of your screen. It's just full digital.
Next problem. I took my phone case out of my thing, right? I messed with my phone case, take it on and off. Take it off, right? I put the phone back in with the phone case. I push the corner of the phone. My thing goes through the phone screen. I punctured a hole in the screen with putting my phone case on.
It was a pretty big hole too.
Like the entire corner, right bottom corner, was just a hole in it. Next, the worst one. We went to a school field trip to do manual work at a cornfield.
Yeah.
The end of the field trip. At the end of the field
It's
trip.
pretty goated though.
It wasn't that bad.
We got to do the old times.
Yeah.
We had to husk some corn, boys.
At the end of it, we had to watch our phones. We were able to go on our phones. I pull my phone, and I don't know when this was a thing, but it was popular when you use AI Joe Biden and Donald Trump things.
Yeah.
They were talking on that. Yes. And I was watching one of those because it popped up randomly. Well, this person named Jeff, okay, that's just a real funny goose, and smacked the phone out of my hands, okay? We're not friends, you just did it, okay? His screen first on concrete. I pick it up. Joe Biden is forged on my screen with the rainbow appearing and starts like decaying pixels on my screen.
You could turn off his phone and turn it back on, and the home screen would have a figure of Joe Biden on it.
Okay, the crazy thing is, okay, it gets worse now. Okay? So as I kept using the phone, okay, I see it, I'm just shocked.
I was in awe.
I'm in awe of this shattered screen. And the more I use it, the more of the pictures start morphing together. And turn the phone off and turn it back on, you know the white Apple logo? Joe Biden's face would be replaced in the silhouette of an apple.
And then there's this other guy, not telling him his real name. Let's call him
Bob.
John.
Let's
call him John.
As the screen decays, there's a bunch of colors appear, right? And we're sitting next to two tech nerds.
A tech nerd right here. Our fellow
Two of them, okay? One named John and Braylon, okay? Next to me in the bus. And a bunch of colors appear, right? Decaying pixels, and a yellow one appears, okay?
It starts like oozing through the
Yeah,
screen.
oozing, but it's just decaying pixels, okay?
Yeah.
These John
John.
and Braylon like, the battery's punctured. If the battery's punctured, we're gonna get gassed in the bus, and we're gonna die in less than 5 seconds if the battery's punctured.
I just wanted to take the phone.
We got to make sure that we're not gonna die. So Braylon takes my phone and manhandles it, rips it in half from top to bottom.
I peeled that thing like an orange.
Wasn't your secret admirer there too watching that? Yeah. Probably why she likes you so much, because you saved the bus.
Yeah.
Save the bus.
From an explosion.
Oh, peel that shit like an orange. That Rayback battery.
Showcasing this, bro.
Showcase that.
That was my phone.
Yeah, I've seen this before. Why do you look so young in that photo?
Right,
Because you
Bieber.
won.
I had the
That
Bieber
was like
cut.
3 years ago.
I had the Bieber
He
cut.
was just a Biebs. He's the Biebs.
I still have that sweatshirt too.
Stop!
What's your story, Casey?
I don't know what I should say. I mean,
When
I had this
Hey,
old.
I have a problem with my phone too. I have a problem with my phone too.
I had this old cricket phone that we got from. I don't know who gave it.
Dollar General.
No, somebody
Dollar-
gave it to me.
Oh, yeah.
I don't remember.
You gave that to me to try and fix the screen.
Yeah, after I broke it. So what happened is I was driving my go-kart around with this thing in my pocket.
Because you didn't know what phone it
No,
was.
you couldn't find the
fucking
screen.
makes the screen anymore.
It was so old the screen doesn't exist anymore.
Basically.
So I was driving around my go-kart with it in my pocket, not realizing it fell out. And I'm at my place I make derby cars with, and my dad's driving behind me in a forklift. So, I'm driving around, and then I go back, I take a little break, and then I go reach for my phone.
Go.
It's not there. So I come back in the go-kart and drive around looking for my phone. And I see it crushed in level with the gravel that it's on. Literally destroyed. And I give it to my bro Braylon over here to try and fix the screen. And for about, how long was that? Like 4 months probably you had that thing. Probably
Yeah,
longer
because the
than
screen
that.
took so long to get there, and it turns out that
It never even fit on there.
this specific model of phone has different types of that phone, but they all look exactly the same, but with different screen connectors.
Because it's a cricket, it's freaking junk.
It's a cricket phone.
It's junk.
So I get the screen, I'm like, damn, this is exactly what I needed. I look in the back, these connectors.
They don't look the same.
They don't seem right. I start crashing out, bro. This screen took 4 months to get here, and it doesn't even work. And then I just gave Casey this phone.
The
on the
phone
screen.
bag.
Phone in a plastic bag.
That's basically what it was.
Didn't we just throw that thing afterwards?
I think no. That's one of my stories. I had an iPhone 6 also, and it basically was on its final legs. It was on its final legs. But barely turned on, and I give it to one of my friends, right? I don't know what we're gonna call her. We're just gonna call her, I guess.
Who's this her?
So,
Patty with the fat.
Bro!
I get
She watches these, bro!
I give her the phone. She grabs it, and she's like, "Can I destroy this thing?" And I says, "Well, it depends. It has to be a good way to destroy it. You can't just chuck it at the floor."
Did you say I says?
I says. Anyway, so she decides to go up to the nearest tree next to my bus. Full force! Well, boom! So the thing implodes.
Wait, wasn't that during that one thing when you were outside?
Yeah, we were outside and I was about to hop
For
on.
like all day, we were sitting underneath those trees.
Oh, I don't know. But at the end of the day, she was like, "Hey, can I just destroy this thing?" I was like, "Sure." She goes up to the nearest tree and like Mach 10 chucks it there. Every part of the phone is gone. All the different.
Hey, guess
it's like
what?
a firework, bro.
TG Mobile replace it with any conditioning.
Conditioning?
Any condition, any age. TJ Mobile gave him.
I can just imagine Braylon walking in. May you replace this phone for me? No.
No. What do you mean, no?
Any condition. We
I
don't
should
even know what
put my
phone
phone
this
there.
And I snapped
Shit,
that phone in half.
They would not have fixed your phone,
My
bro.
3-layer piece of phone.
It was the iPhone 6, so it was known as the bend phone. When I got back home, I just grabbed it and went, and I snapped it in half. And then I had an iPhone 8, which the battery was bad on it, and I replaced it. But whenever I dropped the phone, the battery on the inside would disconnect, so I'd always have to have a screwdriver on hand to take the screen off on the bus and connect it.
How'd that happen? I'm not a spoiler. So after the iPhone 6 got ripped in half by Braylon and
Then you got a
Josh.
Then you got a better phone.
You're breaking.
Then I got a better phone, a very good upgrade. It was the iPhone 10XS. My best phone yet.
At the time when the iPhone
It's still
13
here.
was the
Yeah, my best phone right now, okay?
This phone is 7 years old.
Shut up! So, I have
Your phone's
this...
probably close in age too. Isn't yours a
It's
12?
5. It's 5 years old.
How old's the 13? 4?
Yeah.
So, I used to have this friend. We're gonna name him Fire.
Fire.
He is pretty fire.
No, he's
His
not.
name is Simulator Fire.
Heat.
Yeah. Sizzleton. Sizzleton.
His name is Blazer. Alright? I admit it.
Are you calling him hot?
He
or
lives
what?
at this address, at this city.
Well, his name is Blazer. His actual name is Blazer. And he used to live with me because he had some issues I'm not going to go with, okay? He used to temporarily live with me for 2 months. And I was talking to someone.
Bend in.
You might want to switch
You know,
chairs.
breaking their chairs.
I'm just keeping it together by
Braylon.
pushing pressure on
It's
it.
fine.
Braylon.
I'm putting pressure on the
Switch with
wound.
this one.
I'm putting pressure on the wound.
Shut up. Continue with the story, bro.
Braylon wants to know the story.
Okay!
I was there
So-
when it happened.
I was talking to a woman, okay?
A woman.
So I did Riz, you know?
Oh, that woman.
Okay,
What woman?
her name was None Your Business,
Oh,
okay?
the Discord. Are we talking about this?
So I'm calling this
Are we
lady.
talking
Yeah! So I'm talking to this lady, right? And I asked him to rate him before podcast sounds going. I asked the girl to rate my friend Blazer. She gives him a 1 out of 10 because he's ginger. Grabs my phone and whips it at a fireplace and it destroys the pixels
And they
on the corner of my screen.
they are slowly expanding to this day.
Can't you just go and get the screen replaced?
You
Or your mom said no.
We can, but
You
it's
can,
It's
but
science.
it's still working, so why would we replace it?
Sadly, gonna end the podcast there, but we haven't posted in a while, so it's pretty good.
Hey.
When was this?
What?
I feel like I have another story.
When was
How
this
much time
last
you have left?
We have like 4 minutes.
18.
Okay, hurry up then. Finish quick.
I'm trying to think of it though. I had another story because I break my phones a lot. A lot.
Can you stop?
That's what it was. It was one of the best ones. So I'm riding this dirt bike down
You
this.
said that about the last one.
They're all good. This one's better than the last one though.
Hurry up!
We're riding down this dirt path covered in tiny little rocks, gravel, whatever. And I got my dirt bike. And all of a sudden, it just kicks rocks. One of them hits my back of my phone. Would you shut the hell up? So one of them random hits my phone and absolutely shatters it through.
Alright, continue.
Hits the hits the back.
The tornado.
You know what? Forget it.
There's women outside looking at you.
Yeah, I know. It's scary.
That's good.
Ah!